motion of this storm is that it's actually very consistent. It's moving very quickly. It's moving basically in a straight line. It's been a little more predictable than other storms. Basically, or typically, the slower moving storms are harder to predict and the motion is more erratic. This one is moving fast and on a straight line, so that's sort of minimizing the surprise, which is a good thing. That just means that the area of calm in the middle and also the ring of intense winds around it is large and covers a large area. And that really large eye in the satellite imagery and the radar imagery, you could see it coming basically right in this direction. I think that Belair is going to be inside the eye. Now, in order to get inside the calm eye, you've got to go through the ring of maximum winds. So I think we're going to have a big impact here.
Aurora.
And specifically in Belair, I think that Belair is going to get a direct hit from this storm. But yes, all of Aurora, and I think the strong impacts are going to go well into Isabela province as well.
And as we are seeing right now, huge waves, and residents are fearing over storm surge. Right, so it's going to affect mostly the livelihood, the homes.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned this because I do think it's a big danger. It looks like the center of the typhoon is going to come in around here or a little south of here. And what that means is that the winds, because it blows in a circle, the winds are going to be blowing onshore. They're going to be pushing the water onto shore. So I do think that there is a very serious risk of major storm surge in this area, particularly the waterfront area of Belair. I think that this is a big danger, and I would just urge people who are watching on TV, make sure you are high enough above sea level that you're going to escape that water. If you're not sure that you're high enough, move. For example, a lot of these waterfront hotels, they're not very high, and a lot of these first floors are going to be underwater, and that's going to be very dangerous. It is very important that folks get away from the water before the storm. So many people died in Yolanda 12 years ago because of that. They did not get to higher ground in time, and the water got them.
And you were in Yolanda.
I was in Tacloban City during Yolanda. Yeah, and it was really, I'll never forget it. The storm surge came up and almost the entire city was underwater, and that's why so many people died. They didn't realize how high the water was going to come. This is not Yolanda. I want to be really clear. This is more of an average typhoon in terms of intensity. Average to strong, I should say. I know Pagasa calls it a super typhoon, so they consider it strong. So I don't want to minimize it, take it very seriously, but it is not Yolanda. Yolanda was a very special, that was its own level.
One of a kind.
Yolanda really was a one of a storm.
Very good. Okay. Lastly, because you mentioned about the evacuation, so it's better to evacuate now since there's still the sun, it's still the light is still here, rather than evacuating later this evening or in the wee hours.
I'm very glad you said that, and I want to reemphasize what you said because I think you said it very well. If you're not sure that you're high enough to escape the water, the time to move is now because the weather's not too bad yet. It's not really raining. There's no wind, and you can see because there's light. If you wait until dark, it's going to be stormy. There's going to be dangerous wind. There's going to be heavy rain, and you're not going to be able to see, and it's going to be much scarier and much more dangerous. So if you're not sure that you're safe, the time to evacuate is right now.